Hello, my name's Lorraine Paterson. I'm a paediatric dietitian for Medway Community Healthcare. Fussy eating is a perfectly normal stage of development. Most toddlers go through what we call the neophobic phase. This is a stage when they become extremely picky with food and often reject food that they previously accepted. Your child may have a heightened sense of smell and taste during this time of their life. They may be anxious, so need lots and lots of reassurance and lots of good role modelling at this point. It is common during the neophobic phase for your child to express disgust. Certain foods may remind them of things. For example, spaghetti may look like worms and brown sloppy food may look like poo. Your child may perceive that their food has been contaminated if a person has touched it or if two items of food are touching each other. The more variety your child has prior to this stage, the more food they'll be willing to eat throughout. Usually, encouraging your child to eat with family and friends in a nice relaxed manner will shorten the length of this stage. If the neophobic phase is prolonged, it can progress into a problem that can go on for many, many years. The sooner you address the problem, the easier it will be to improve the situation. So what can you do to help your child? First of all, address any health issues. Things like constipation, reflux, allergies, nutritional deficiencies, etc. They need to be dealt with and discussed with your health visitor or your GP. It's helpful to remember that your child is not doing this to wind you up. They're generally very anxious and upset around food. This could be related to the lack of control of what you're expecting them to do and what you're expecting them to eat. Limit your child to a maximum of 1 pint of milk a day. We don't want them filling up on milk. All children under the age of 5 should be on a Healthy Start vitamin. This should contain vitamin A, vitamin C and vitamin D. If your child has an extremely limited diet, they may also need a multivitamin that also contains minerals. You can buy these from any pharmacy or supermarket. Keep meals short and positive. Most people will eat enough food to meet their appetite within the first 10 minutes. So meal times should be kept to 20 to 30 minutes maximum. Make it easy for your child to be successful. You can do this by offering very small portions. They can always ask for more. Children generally eat small, frequent meals, offering 3 meals a day followed by 2 to 3 small snacks. For older children, try putting the food in the centre of the table so they can put the amount of food that they feel they're going to eat onto their own plate. Give your child as many opportunities as possible to explore food in a fun way. Do not expect the child to taste the food. They will do this when they feel happy and confident and motivated to do so. Your child will find some new foods that they don't mind the texture of, therefore they might be willing to smell them, and then if they like the smell, then they'll be willing to taste them. Your child's confidence will gradually grow around foods and therefore the problem will reduce. This can take a long time. Provide activities like making faces out of salad vegetables or fruits, or even meat and breakfast cereals. Encourage your child to mix potions, get them to cut food up, serve food to other family members. Help you to put the shopping away so they can count pieces of fruit into a bowl or vegetables into the bottom of the fridge. You can hide things within meals. So for example, you could have a spoonful of spaghetti bolognese from the night before. Perhaps they can count the number of pieces of sweet corn in there. Or you can hide a little toy animal in there so they can play with it or retrieve it. Encourage your child to get involved with food preparation and cooking. Activities with messy play with food should take place between meals, preferably if your child is hungry. Activities can last as little as 15 seconds or as long as your child is having fun. The activity with the food should be so much fun that your child should not be anxious. Start with foods like fruit, vegetables and meat, or even dried breakfast cereals. Breakfast cereals are all fortified with vitamins and minerals, so make a healthier snack than crisps. Remember, it's okay for you to role model tasting the food and eating it, but do not pressurise your child into doing this. They will be motivated to do this when they feel safe and comfortable. So what things are really not at all helpful when you have a fussy eater? Do not give your child attention for the behaviour you don't want them to repeat. For example, if they're getting upset prior to a meal time or during a meal time, or if they're refusing to eat. Repeated negative experiences around food are not at all helpful. For example, being served large portions of food, or force feeding your child to eat something that they don't like, getting angry when they're not eating their food, or having family members constantly pressurising your child into tasting things or eating it. If you as a parent are a fussy eater and don't eat a variety of food, then your child is likely to copy this behaviour, which of course is not helpful. Allowing your child not to explore food is unhelpful. Now that you've watched this video, it's important for you to go away and practice these strategies. You will need to be patient, as it can take a very, very long time for your child to be motivated and their confidence to build with exploring new foods. I hope you find this video useful. Remember, children learn best through play, so go away, have lots of fun, but be very patient. Thank you.